So I ended the last video by saying that I had gotten access to all of the sets downstairs, and the manager of the shop said that I was allowed to look through them. So what I first actually ended up doing was looking through the binder of train instructions, which I had found upstairs, because I wanted to see, kind of get an idea of what I might find downstairs. I knew that it wouldn't be 100% accurate, but I wanted to take a look. So as you can see, I found a 7727 book, which I got pretty excited about, but I didn't end up finding a 7727, spoiler alert. With the 7740s, you can see that they actually have prints of the original sticker sheet. Those are photocopies. Those are not the original sticker sheet. I got excited for a minute when I saw those. And I find a couple of other things, 7750 instruction and 7755. And I'll show you guys a little bit more downstairs when I get there. And yeah, so just flipping through a lot of supplemental sets. I don't have original audio for this clip because I was actually in a room with one of the employees of the shop who was cataloging the entire collection of sets, and I didn't want to disturb him by talking. So this is me speaking as I edit the video. But yeah, pretty cool binder of all the sets. As you can see, most of the instructions are 12 and 4.5 volt gray era sets, but there are some later 9 volt sets and some earlier 4.5 volt and I think 12 volt sets from the 60s and 70s as well. Enjoy a little bit of 80s synthwave as I flip through these. So this is the collection downstairs. This is absolutely crazy. Look at how many boxes there are. The people who are running the store, they are currently cataloging everything, and so they have like a somewhat incomplete list of what's in each box. So I was able to get access to that and see like which ones probably have train stuff. So I looked through a bunch of those. I don't have the footage of looking through on camera, but you can see like all of this stuff. This is so crazy. Look, there's some other train sets here. So this is like you can see an Emerald Knight box right here, and then a Maersk box, and then there's another Maersk here. I do own Maersk train, so I'm not gonna buy it, but it's super cool. Bunch of other sets. There's a lot of 9 volt here as well. So this is just one row. This is also part of the collection, and then over here, even more boxes. Yeah, this is crazy. You can see one of the 70s era trains here. This is not the like original box, but the set is inside there. Yeah, but so a bunch of these boxes over here actually are boxes with no, they don't have the original boxes of all the sets, but some of the other like cardboard boxes do have the sets with the original boxes. So I looked through a bunch of those. A lot of the 12 volt stuff, I'll kind of put pictures of what I took. I did take some pictures. A lot of the 12 volt stuff doesn't have its original box. Like I found a 7760 and a 7725, both without the original box. And then I also got to look at the instructions upstairs. The instructions have a lot of sets, and I did find like instructions for a 7750, and I also found, I'll put it on the screen right now, a partially disassembled 7750 with some of the rare parts taken out, which is kind of sad because, as you guys know, that set is super expensive. So there's some sets that are definitely in this collection, but kind of scattered around in these boxes of parts. Oh, here's one other thing. This box, see this one? This one here, you can't really see it, but it has a lot of motors in it. There's like 5 or 6 black motors and 1 red motor. So I did take a picture of those. I'll put it on the screen now. And then there's another box with some like motors that had clearly been repaired because of the glue around the edges. Yeah. So, and then I'll show you in a little bit what I found as well. So there's a DKSSF 7740 and a DKSSF 7735. Those are upstairs right now. This is like the basement of the shop. But those are upstairs, and I'm currently kind of inventorying them and seeing. I'm leaning towards getting the 7735. The motor on that is bad. It looks like really weird. It looks like one of the contacts got burned or something like that. But I can probably switch that with a better motor and repair the box just like I did with my 7727, because the plastic window is falling out. And it needs some repair around the corners, but yes, it is a DKSSF box. And then it has the instructions, all the stickers, and it looks to be in overall good condition. And that is actually the one 12-volt set that I do not have yet. So I will be able to complete my kind of 9 12-volt trains with that set. And then they also have two 7740 DKSSF boxes. I might see if I can buy one of those boxes, but not the set, because I already have a 7740, but the box would be cool to own. So yeah, I'm going to keep kind of inventorying everything. But this is the collection. Yeah, it's super crazy. Everything here is... There's apparently over 8,000 sets in this collection. It's the largest privately owned collection in Denmark. Alright, I want to go a little bit more in depth into some of the rare things that I found in the collection of sets downstairs. So the first thing that I want to go over is I did find a 7722 in actually really good condition. For some reason, it has the UKFNL, if I remember right, that's the UKFNL box. And it has the inner plastic, which is actually quite difficult to find, and the box is in good condition. How that box made its way into Denmark, I'm not sure. It should be the DKSSF box. So that type of box was obviously released in like countries like the UK and France and the Netherlands. So again, I don't know how it got into Denmark, but it was a cool thing to find. Yeah, as you can see, the inside does have the rare plastic middle inlay, and then I'm not sure what the inlay on the left was. I don't think that's from 7722. Yeah, I'm not sure. But anyways, that was a cool find in very good condition. The next thing that I found was I found a couple of 12-volt sets without their original boxes, so of course I wasn't going to buy them, but I thought it was cool that they were in the collection, and they looked to be mostly complete. I found a 7760, I found a 7725 that's in the green bag, as you can see, and then there's a 7816 on the right and a 7810. Again, none of these have the original boxes. I did also find there are a couple of sealed sets. Those were mostly accessory sets. There was a sealed 7816, the Shell tanker wagon, the earlier one, and a sealed 7818. So yeah, those were cool. Those were in another box, and there were a couple of other like smaller 4.5-volt accessories. No like points, like electric points or a decoupler or a signal or anything. And then I found, very sadly, a partially disassembled 7750, as you can see in the bag there. Some of the rare parts are still there, some of them are not still there. I actually took a closer look at it, and all but one of the 1x1x2 black windows were missing or replaced with the just 1x1 bricks. And it was missing, actually it might have had both of the 1x2x2 windows. I didn't check the bogies. I didn't take it out of the bag, so I don't know if the bogies have the original pins. And then obviously it's missing the tender, which has the red motor. But yeah, that was kind of cool to see. They might be able to reconstruct the 7750. And then there was a bunch of motors. This is part of them. These were the ones that were in the box of, like, it looked like unopened motors. And then there was another box that I didn't take a picture of, the motors those motors looked kind of like they had been worked on because there was a bunch of glue around them. But these ones look to be in good condition. Overall, I didn't obviously test them, but yeah, there was a Type 2 red motor, and then the rest are blacks, mostly Types 3 and 4. So it's pretty cool to see. So we're back upstairs now, and here are the last of the sets that I found. 7818 is nothing special. And 7715, I kind of skip over it, but it does have the DKSSF box. However, it has no inner box, and the condition is pretty bad, so I didn't end up buying that. This is a 7735. As you can see, the box is a little bit damaged, the plastic window is falling out, but otherwise is in good condition and includes the inner box and the inner cardboard, as you can see. And the train is also in good condition. I did end up replacing that motor because, as I said, the original one had like some weird burn marks, but I found another one from 1986 in good condition. And then I checked it to make sure it's complete. I swapped out some parts with another 7735 that didn't have the box. Instructions in good condition, it has the wire, and then it does also have the track template. And lastly, there's a copy of 7740 on the top here, which is the DKSSF box, and there's an empty box, which is in worse condition. I'll get to that in a little bit. So I didn't end up buying the copy of 7740 with the box, because even though the box was in nice condition, the set was in kind of poor condition, the bricks were scratched up, and it was missing stickers that did not have a sticker sheet, so I didn't end up buying that one. Alright, I'm back now in the US. I can't set my tables up right now because I don't have the space, so I'm just kind of filming on my floor. This is the final haul of what I ended up purchasing from Faro Cigar in Denmark. So I'll start with the actual set that I purchased. This is the 7735, the one set that I don't actually have yet. And as you can see, I got it with the DKSSF box. And then inside, you can see the set. This is kind of put together, as you can see. I did check it for completeness, not go through every piece, but I kind of went through the instructions and made sure everything was as it should be. So this should be 100% complete. And yeah, the pieces are overall in good condition. It's missing the sticker sheet, but the stickers are all in the train, and then it's also missing the plastic middle inlay, which is, I mean, that's okay because those are quite hard to find, and then obviously the plastic tray lid for there. The box is a little bit damaged, so I'll get to it at the end of the video, but there will be another part to this kind of haul series. But yeah, this is the set that I got. I'm not gonna take it out of the box for now. That'll be for another video. But that's it. And then the seller threw in for free this DKSSF. This is just the box, the 7740. As you can see, the top has a lot of damage. It's pretty warped, maybe a little bit hard to see on camera, but there's also kind of water damage, I think, because it doesn't have the glossy kind of sheen that this one does. Yeah, super warped, and this is in rough condition. This is gonna need some repairs. So if I open it, oh, I also got a couple of catalogs. This one is a Scandinavian catalog, and then this one's actually a Japanese catalog, which I thought that was interesting, so I picked it up. So if I move these out, you can see that the box is in really rough condition. There's damage that you guys probably can't see. This flap is falling off. The box is the styrofoam is cracked there, and then the inner trays are in pretty rough condition as well. The center trays are not too bad, but the green trays, if I lift one out, you can see they're pretty destroyed. So yeah, I don't know how much I can do for those. I do already have the inner tray for 7740. But yeah, I got this box simply because it's the Danish, Swedish, and Finnish variant. As you know, those are quite hard to get. And I just kind of want to do I eventually do a language comparison video. So I'm just going to try to clean this box up as best I can. I'll still probably store my copy of 7740 in the German box because that box is in significantly better condition. And then just kind of keep this empty box. And yeah, I'll try to tape the outer cardboard back on and repair the styrofoam however best I can, which is not going to be easy. So that brings me to the next part of this series. I decided I'm going to make another part because both of these boxes have a lot of damage. I'm going to try and repair them like I did for my 7727 box. So that'll be the next and final part of this series, repairing these two boxes because they're part of the haul that I got. So yeah, I got kind of an idea of what I'm going to do. This box is the 7735 box. You can't really see it, but the plastic film is kind of falling out over here. So I might end up doing what I did for my 7727, which is basically just ripping that film out entirely, and then I'll cut a new piece because I still have all those plastic sheets that I used for 7727 because I was missing the window entirely. So yeah, I might just put a new window in, and then around the edges is a little bit damaged as well. These flaps, you can see there's damage here, so I'll put the tape brackets like I did for 7727. It looks like this entire top part here is missing, so I might just do one really long piece of tape there, just kind of reinforce it. But yeah, overall the box, in terms of stability, is in good condition. The inner box is thankfully in good condition as well, and the lid is also overall in good condition, pretty flat, no warping or anything like that. And then this one, yeah, I have to clean out everything, and then I don't know what I can do for the plastic inner trays. The green ones are pretty damaged, and it's because the plastic has been like that for so long, it'll be very difficult to, I think, kind of push it back into shape. So I'll see what I can do. And then the styrofoam, I'll probably tape that back together, and then the corners or the edges, like this one, just maybe tape or glue that back. But yeah, so that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my haul from Denmark. I'm now back in the States. And and I'm excited to do the final part of this video for repairing these two boxes. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.